Alright, today we're going to be converting units. Units are a standard of measurement, and they represent a physical quantity like length, mass, or time. So we have American units, which are miles, feet, inches, pounds, and then SI units, which are more scientific, and they're used pretty much everywhere else in the world. And those are like kilometers, meters, centimeters, grams, liters, and you can convert between the two. So 1 mile is equal to 1.609 kilometers. And the SI units are composed of a base unit and a prefix. So the prefixes basically add a factor of 10 to the base units. So kilo is 1,000 of the base units. So a kilometer is 1,000 meters. And dimensional analysis is a method of converting these units. And you can use the relationships between the units to convert. So they have to be of the same dimension though. So you can't convert mass into time, but you can convert another, like a mass unit into another mass unit. So we're going to start off with an example, and we're going to convert miles per hour into kilometers per second. So we're going to start by writing miles over hours, and we're going to convert those to kilometers over seconds. And that'll give us our starting point. So we know that when we end, the length still has to be on the top and the time still has to be on the bottom. So let's start by writing miles over hours. We're going to draw a line and we're going to do our dimensional analysis. So miles is a dimension of length, so that'll be our conversion into kilometers. So 1 mile is equal to 1.609 kilometers. So we're going to put miles on the bottom, so 1 mile is equal to 1.609 kilometers. Now, when you look at it, you can see that miles will cancel out and you're left with kilometers on top, which is exactly what we want on top. Now, that was our length conversion, and now we're going to do our time conversion. And we want to get hours into seconds. So we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So let's start there. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So here we can see that our hours will cancel out, and we're left with minutes on the bottom. But we need seconds, so that's going to take one more conversion. So we're going to do 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So our minutes will cancel out, and we can see that we have kilometers on top and seconds on the bottom. So what we're going to want to do is, so we have our dimensional analysis here. Now we're going to multiply the top and divide by the bottom. So we have 1.609 kilometers on top and 60 times 60 seconds on the bottom. This gives us our kilometers per second answer. And any conversion will basically go like this as long as we stick with the dimensional appropriate answer. So now we're going to do a little chant to help us remember how to do this. So I will say the first line, and then you'll repeat it after me. Okay? So we're going to do, we turn feet into meters without fears, without fears.
We turn feet into meters without fears, without fears.
We turn gallons into liters without tears, without tears.
We turn gallons into liters without tears, without tears.
We convert what we measure into anything else we pleasure.
We convert what we measure into anything else we pleasure.
We turn feet into meters without fears, without fears.
We turn feet into meters without fears, without fears.
All right, let's put it all together.
We turn feet into meters without fears, without fears. We turn gallons into liters without tears, without tears. We convert what we measure into anything else we pleasure. We turn feet into meters without tears, without tears.
Yay!